Thinking about moving, but don't want the chaos of big cities? Across the US, small towns are offering affordability, charm, and a lifestyle that feels more connected. Today, we're exploring 20 hidden gem towns where you'll find scenic beauty, welcoming communities, and unique local flavor. One of these just might be the perfect place to call home. Number 20, Stuart, Florida. Nicknamed the sailfish capital of the world, Stuart offers coastal living with a welcoming, small-town atmosphere. Its inviting downtown is filled with boutique shops, cafes, and art galleries, while the St. Lucie River and nearby lagoon invite boating, fishing, and sunset strolls. Life here feels relaxed yet vibrant, with sunshine, community spirit, and a seaside setting that makes every day feel like a getaway. 19. Lake City, South Carolina. Art might not be the first thing you expect in a small southern town, but Lake City thrives on it. Each year, the Art Fields Festival transforms the streets into one massive gallery, drawing talent from across the region. Beyond the murals and sculptures, life here feels slow-paced and welcoming, with plenty of parks and nearby lakes for outdoor fun. Add in a cost of living well below the national average, and Lake City proves that culture doesn't have to be expensive. 18. Round Top, Texas. Population, about 90. Number of antiques, somewhere in the thousands. Round Top is a quirky little town that punches way above its weight with world-famous antique fairs, quaint shops, and country-style dining. On quieter days, the rolling Texas hills make for peaceful walks and stargazing nights. Housing prices can jump during event season, but the everyday cost of living remains reasonable. It's the kind of place where you'll know everyone, and probably end up owning more vintage chairs than you need. 17. Danville, Virginia. Tucked along the Dan River, this Virginia town has been busy reinventing itself. Once known for textiles, Danville now shines with historic neighborhoods, revitalized restaurants, and its scenic Riverwalk Trail. Locals enjoy an affordable lifestyle. Housing costs here are far lower than the national average, along with plenty of green space for weekend relaxation. The community has an old-school friendliness, and with its mix of history, affordability, and outdoor life, Danville feels like a comeback story worth moving into. 16. Belfast, Maine. Overlooking Penobscot Bay, Belfast blends New England history with a modern creative streak. Fishing boats and sailboats share the harbor, while downtown streets feature breweries, cafes, and quirky art studios. The atmosphere is both energetic and laid back, with hiking trails and kayaking spots nearby. For those who want ocean views without tourist crowds, Belfast strikes the rare balance between a working waterfront and a refreshing retreat. Number 15. Edgewater, Florida. On Florida's east coast, Edgewater blends easy access to the intracoastal waterway with a low-key small-town feel. People enjoy boating, fishing, and spotting manatees right in their backyard, while nearby New Smyrna Beach adds an extra dose of seaside fun. Everyday life is laid back, with affordable housing options that sit below Florida's pricier waterfront towns. With its sunshine, wildlife, and welcoming neighbors, Edgewater feels like a quiet retreat where you can live by the water without breaking the bank. 14. Austell, Georgia. Just outside Atlanta, Austell combines suburban convenience with a neighborly pace. Families enjoy local parks and community spaces, while Sweetwater Creek State Park provides trails and historic ruins just minutes away. The town has earned a reputation as one of the safest places in the Atlanta metro, which gives residents extra peace of mind. With easy access to the city and a quieter environment at home, Austell feels like a hidden win-win. 13. Tomball, Texas. With its German roots and cowboy spirit, Tomball feels like a small town that knows how to throw a party. Festivals, farmers markets, and live music keep the calendar packed, and the local restaurants range from schnitzel to smoky barbecue. Living expenses sit just under the national average, keeping it budget-friendly without cutting corners. Life here has a neighborly rhythm. Plus, Houston is close enough for city perks without dragging you into the daily traffic grind. 12. Lebanon, Tennessee. Historic charm still echoes through downtown Lebanon east of Nashville, complete with a walkable square and easy access to Cedars of Lebanon State Park for hiking and green space. Housing remains more affordable than nearby cities, which lures both families and retirees. Compared to Nashville, traffic here feels more like a crawl with scenery, less honking, more rolling hills. 11. Campton Hills, Illinois. Set west of Chicago, Campton Hills balances small-town living with easy access to the city. Wide open spaces, equestrian trails, and family-friendly neighborhoods give the area a relaxed feel. It also ranks as one of the safest places to live in Illinois, which adds a strong sense of security. Everyday expenses run a little above average, but with top schools, greenery, and safety, residents say the quality of life is worth every penny. Number 10. Maplewood, Missouri. A dynamic blend of vintage storefronts and modern flair gives Maplewood a distinctive personality. Independent shops, craft breweries, and standout restaurants keep the streets active without overwhelming the small-town feel. Festivals and community events add extra energy, and St. Louis is close by for big city adventures. It's the kind of place where you can spend a Saturday at a farmer's market, then catch a concert in the city the same evening. 9. Spearfish, South Dakota. Life here is built around the outdoors. Tucked into the Black Hills, Spearfish offers waterfalls, canyon drives, and trails that make adventure part of daily life. Summers bring river tubing, winters bring skiing, and the town's spirit makes it easy to feel at home. Living expenses are below the national average, leaving more room for gear and road trips. Around here, even your commute usually starts with choosing a trail, not sitting in traffic. 8. West Richland, Washington. Vineyards stretch across the horizon in this slice of Washington's wine country. Families are drawn by strong schools and welcoming neighborhoods, and seasonal festivals give the town a lively rhythm. Life here feels easygoing and sun-soaked, with a slower pace than the bigger Northwest cities. People like to joke that the hardest decision you'll face most days is whether your evening glass of wine belongs inside or out on the porch swing. 7. Hood River, Oregon. Perched along the Columbia River Gorge, Hood River is an outdoor paradise. Windsurfing, hiking, and mountain biking dominate weekends, with Mount Hood close by for skiing. The town itself has a creative energy: breweries, farm-to-table dining, and a walkable downtown buzzing with life. Living expenses lean higher than average, but the trade-off is endless scenery and adventure. Here, even a quick drive feels like a scenic trip. Distraction by views is practically guaranteed. 6. Lambertville, New Jersey. Artists, foodies, and history lovers all find a home in Lambertville. Its streets are lined with galleries, vintage shops, and riverfront cafes, giving the town an effortlessly stylish appeal. Walk across the bridge and you're in New Hope, Pennsylvania, doubling your options for dining and culture. Costs run a bit higher than the US norm, but the beauty and buzz of this Delaware River gem make it hard to resist. Number 5. Belmont, North Carolina. Just outside Charlotte, Belmont delivers a small-town feel with quick access to city jobs and amenities. Its historic downtown is cozy and welcoming, lined with restaurants, boutiques, and coffee shops. Outdoor escapes like Lake Wiley and the Daniel Stowe Botanical Garden make weekends refreshing. Around here, big plans often mean paddling a kayak or biking scenic trails, proof that adventure doesn't always require sitting through Charlotte traffic first. 4. Lewis, Delaware. A seaside gem with colonial roots, Lewis mixes history and coastal calm. Cobblestone streets lead to museums, boutique shops, and cafes, while the harbor hosts fishing boats, kayakers, and sunset views. Cape Henlopen State Park brings sandy beaches and shaded trails just minutes from downtown. The town has a steady flow of festivals, making it lively without ever losing its relaxed, postcard-perfect charm along Delaware's shoreline. 3. Frisco, Colorado. Nestled in the Rockies, Frisco offers a small-town lifestyle surrounded by big mountain adventure. People enjoy skiing at nearby resorts, paddleboarding on Dillon Reservoir, and biking through alpine trails. The downtown strip is dynamic, with local breweries and mountain eateries that stay bustling year-round. Housing runs on the expensive side, mountain views come at a premium, but the payoff is waking up each day to scenery that feels like a desktop wallpaper come to life. 2. Glens Falls, New York. Once a mill town, Glens Falls has reinvented itself as a hub for arts, dining, and outdoor fun. The revitalized downtown features galleries, coffee houses, and a theater scene that keeps things thriving. Just outside the city, the Adirondacks provide hiking, skiing, and lakeside getaways. Life here strikes a balance between culture and nature, and everyday routines feel more like weekend plans. It's no wonder newcomers are starting to see it as upstate New York's hidden treasure. Number 1. Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Once a steel town, Phoenixville has transformed into one of Pennsylvania's most vibrant small communities. Its walkable downtown brims with cafes, breweries, and indie shops, while the Schuylkill River Trail adds miles of outdoor recreation. Festivals and live music give the town a lively pulse, and the famous Colonial Theater anchors its cultural scene. Phoenixville blends old industry with new creativity, offering an energy that feels both historic and forward-looking. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our next one, 15 Most Charming Small Towns in the US. Don't miss it, it's packed with even more inspiration.